I'm meteorologist in Mark City. It is Sunday morning, and we're going to be talking about a snowstorm coming this week here for the Rockies, all the way into Minnesota, where it might actually turn into a blizzard with heavy wind-driven snow for the place like International Falls, and even some windy snow into Minneapolis and those areas. So we got quite a storm coming up. So we take a little bit different perspective today of our satellite pictures of the Pacific Ocean. And you can see sort of troughiness out here in the ocean, and a little subtropical flow coming up toward the Pac Northwest. This is our storm system up. Whoops. There we go. Gotta get you back here a second. This is a lot of blue. Okay. There we go. This is our storm system up here that's going to ride down and come into the Rockies with snow. It's going to bring a lot of cold air with it right down the Rocky Mountains, and it might snow all the way down to Denver, and certainly Cheyenne, Laramie, all those areas could see some snow out of this whole mess here, and Montana getting hit once again with snow, all right, as this feature comes on down. Here's the look at it from our normal perspective, and again, it's up here, and it's going to come on down the chute, as we call it, and come into the United States. All right, let's see now. I want to go to here's this our GFS model, okay, and you can see this is the cold front right here. All right, pretty good cold front coming on down, and this is by Wednesday. All right, and once it does come down, the cold air gets deep enough for snow. And most of the snow staying on the west side of the Rocky Mountains, so that Montana all the way down to Wyoming, even into Colorado, gets snow. Now, this isn't going to be, for the most part, a big snow event here. It's generally a 1 to 6 inch event. Obviously, the high country getting more than that. But it's a quick cold air shot coming down. And for you folks out west, it's going to be kind of nasty there for a bit too. You can see by this is by Thursday evening, that cold front has gone all the way to Minnesota, all the way down the front range of the Rockies, back into the Grand Canyon, and it's snowing in Denver, getting snow. It has already snowed down through Wyoming, and light snow now has gotten into the Dakotas as well, where travel is just going to be a mess on 90 and 80. All those areas out there just going to have some really messy travel. Now what happens is eventually this thing starts to wind up into a storm as it moves on up into southern Canada, just to the east of Winnipeg. And so now you got a wind-blown snow event all the way into Minnesota and Wisconsin. All right, and you can pretty much think that this could be a blizzard up here that's going on. In fact, if you look at the wind field here, the combination, this is sustained winds of up to 25, so gusts certainly could be to 50 miles an hour up through here, so that would definitely be in the blizzard category for those folks up in here. So I won't be surprised if the models are correct and seeing how the things are going to pan out. And I do think there will be a storm coming. That blizzard watches are posted sometime tomorrow or Tuesday for the storm as it comes up here. Again, this will probably be on the Friday time period. All right, how much snow is going to fall? It's going to be nasty, folks. This is the what we do here. Let's do the west first. This is the western snowfall, and generally anywhere from 1 to 6 inches of snow all the way down the Rockies, the high country of west of Denver, west of Boulder, and all the way up into Montana, generally 6 to 8 inches of snow there. But you can see a lot of 1 to 2 inches of snow all the way down into Kansas and back up into the Dakotas, where it starts to get a little heavier, some 6-inch amounts showing up in there. And then you get this really bad looking snow up here in Minnesota. I don't think they'll get 31 inches of snow there myself, but certainly you can see well over a foot of wind-blown snow up through Minnesota, even a couple inches here into Minneapolis is possible with this storm. So for the upper Midwest, this would shut down roads in Fargo up to International Falls and those areas. So that would be pretty nasty blizzard up in there. Okay, but this certainly will cause a lot of travel problems throughout the whole Plain States coming up. So if you're doing some traveling out there, flight-wise, road-wise, be wary that toward the later part of this week we got a snowstorm coming, and it's just going to be really nasty up there, folks. I guarantee you. Okay, if this thing gets into a blizzard like it's showing up in here, that's heavy snow and windblown snow up there that's going to shut things down for the parts of the upper Midwest. So that's where we are now. Winter is here. It's only October. Whew. All right, I'm meteorologist Hammer City. We'll do some more updates in the snowstorm as we go through the next couple of days.